The city of Albuquerque is facing legal consequences over its treatment of the homeless and their belongings. A Bernalillo County judge now says the city has 6 weeks to clean up its act. Griffin Rushton is here to break down this new ruling and what it means for homeless encampments across the city. Griffin?
Yeah, attorneys say it's clear there are more people in Albuquerque than the city can handle right now. Not only is there an affordable housing shortage, the city also doesn't have enough shelter beds for a growing homeless population, and the new temporary injunction suggests the homeless are being punished for that. The ACLU of New Mexico released this police lapel video showing a city worker throwing a homeless person's tent in the back of a garbage truck while it appears that person was away. While it may seem like a cleanup effort, one attorney says scenes like that are often unconstitutional, and it appears District Court Judge Joshua Allison agrees.
Under no circumstances is a government able to destroy people's belongings without notice and procedure, and that's what they've been doing routinely.
Attorney Laura Shower Ives understands there's an urgency to address Albuquerque's homeless situation, but she firmly believes that shouldn't involve violating their constitutional rights.
They have treated the unhoused as if they are an entirely different class of people to whom laws do not apply.
According to this temporary injunction, Albuquerque city workers are often seizing and destroying homeless people's belongings without proper notice. And Shower Ives says there's a ripple effect.
Law enforcement, on occasion, makes it more difficult for people to get out of homelessness by stealing their identification, by stealing their medication, by stealing the very necessities they need to survive day to day.
The injunction says those cleanup operations violate both the New Mexico and U.S. constitutions, which protect citizens from unreasonable search and seizures. And Shower Ives adds, without adequate shelter space or affordable housing, the Eighth Amendment dictates the city cannot punish the homeless for simply existing with their belongings in public areas.
When there is inadequate indoor space for human beings, you cannot criminalize their existence in the outdoors. And right now there is no place that the city of Albuquerque has identified outdoors where it is legal for people to be.
The judge's ruling says starting November 1st, the city must obtain a warrant and notify unhoused people before seizing their belongings. And it must also provide time for those people to challenge the decision and allow them to reclaim their items afterwards. The injunction also blocks the city from arresting or threatening unhoused people from occupying public areas unless they're blocking walkways, roadways, or on public school property. However, law enforcement can take immediate action if there's criminal activity.
Hopefully, by being forced to consider this more carefully instead of a quick solution that is illegal and cruel, that this will make it a better community for all of us, because that's what everybody wants. We want people to be housed and safe and not terrorized by our city.
The judge's ruling gives the city 6 weeks to comply with the provisions and determine if there's any other outdoor public areas that should be excluded. The city's legal team is pushing back against the ruling, saying the city's outreach staff provide notice to those illegally camping before they are required to move and offer to connect people to shelter and services. They added this dangerous ruling would severely limit our ability to keep our city clean and safe while getting people the help they need. They say they intend to challenge the ruling to protect their ability to enforce public safety measures. Tommy?
We'll keep following that. Thank you, Griffin.